Greetings and welcome back, Dapplings, to the second season of Planetbase, where I am going to be attempting to complete all of the milestones of the second planet, the ice planet, as you can see in the background here. Now, for those who are wondering, as I haven't yet completed the last milestone in the town of Coffee Cradle, that is the colony on the easiest planet, that is something I will be doing over time, but I don't really want to make it my focus. We've seen a lot of the challenges that Coffee Cradle is going to offer us. The colony is in a very good position right now, and all it needs to do is simply keep expanding. It doesn't really need to overcome any particular challenge at this point. Now, it is true to say that although it's a stable 100 population colony, that there are different challenges that arise from trying to expand that to 3 times its size. But those specific new challenges will come far enough apart and few enough that I feel that it wouldn't do to have that be the main focus of my Planet-based Let's Play series. So what I'm going to be doing is, as I mentioned, this will be a second season, if you will, where we are going to be focusing on the ice planet. There will possibly be a few failures. I am told this planet is one of the most challenging. In fact, quite a few people say that it's much more challenging than the Class M Overwhelming. We actually only need one single milestone here. We only need to get to survival to unlock the Class M Overwhelming planets. That will be an interesting one. So let's just jump into this planet right away and get to work. Class F, outer planet with a nitrogen atmosphere. The thickness of the atmosphere prevents much of the light from reaching the surface. Light amount low. Solar panels operate at reduced capacity. Atmospheric density high, suitable for wind turbines. Sandstorm risk none. Solar flare risk low. Meteor risk low. Base name. Now this is a suggestion from the comments on from my first colony, Iced Tea. What a fantastic name. We'll just start with the default location. I don't really think it actually makes as much difference. You can use the charts window to monitor the evolution of your food stocks. When your people go hungry, it might be too late to correct the situation. Wise. Something I often neglect. My tea is not iced tea. It is tea though, so, it's okay. Okay, have they got blue or are they dark? I think... Can't quite tell. These are either guards, though they're probably workers. Yeah, they're workers, botanists, engineers, medic, and a carry bot. Okay, let's make sure we're on the lowest possible speed. Can I pause it? No. Okay, we can expand out in a couple directions. We've got some mountains over here, so that'll be a good place to start a mine. Okay, we're going to have to start moving very quickly, in my opinion. So an airlock is the first thing I want to build. We'll build it around here, just facing straight away to the mine. We will then have an O2 building right behind it, and I want it to be a second stage O2 building. Now, as this is going to be feeding directly into the outside to the workers, I don't think it really matters that, as this is already the largest it can be, to leave much space. So this is going to be a fairly narrow connection there. Next, we want to consider making power. Oh, I have to build at least one solar panel. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but okay. Let's place this somewhere here. This is not really here for the sake of the colony as it stands. I want more wind turbines for this, so I'll place this perhaps over here with the idea of getting rid of it sooner rather than later. We're also going to need water. Now this I do want to be as large as it can be. About there will do. We'll connect you up. There we are. Next after that, we are definitely going to want batteries. And again, this definitely wants to be as large as it can be. But we could attach it over here coming off the water collector. Yeah, I quite like that idea actually. As this is already as large as it can be, I don't need to leave any extra space. That as well. This is not the ideal direction to be building out my items which don't require constant maintenance, however. But let's get everything working as fast as we can, please. As soon as we've got this going, then I'll go ahead and set up a wind turbine. Right, slowing you down. We want wind turbines at this point. Large wind turbines. Probably a couple of them. These are going to be the main source of power for this colony. I'll leave one for now. Next most important facility will probably be the canteen, in my opinion, because it'll allow us to actually make use of the water that we're generating. And I don't think we necessarily need to go straight to a second level canteen right away. We're not going to have the use of that early on, and I think... Oh no! I think the canteen is probably one of the buildings that can suffer being small better than others. So we'll place that there. Actually, no. We will leave room for it to be expanded. Come to think of it. So, out here. Would it be able to fit there? We'll give it a little room. About there. And hook that up. That way people can bring their meals in here, and we can also have a source of water for them. I would... Right, how much more time have we got in the day? Oh dear, that is not good times. At least we got the battery going up, but it's taken them almost all of this time to get it up. As long as the wind stays high, we should be okay. Thank goodness. That is going to start feeding into that battery. There we go. And oh, the wind is actually picking up. Oh, thank goodness. That is just crazy good luck. Crazy, crazy good luck. Alright, but once that shuts down, how much is that producing right now? It's currently producing 15. This is producing a lot. Quite a lot of what we needed. Okay, so we're currently storing power, but that is not going to last forever. So I would very much like to get a second wind turbine going, but I want to leave plenty of room at this point. Because these are not as big as I'm wanting them to be. We will get rid of that shortly. I mean, having that there right now is not necessarily the worst thing in the world, but it's equally not the best thing either. How much resources have we got? 10 metal, 21 bioplastic. Well, probably want a storage facility. I could get by with... actually, I could just recycle this one. Come to think of it. But I want to build off a couple more of the facilities here. So the next one I want is going to be the dorm. And I think I will actually make this a large dorm as well. We'll have that come straight off the canteen, as it'll be a dead end and we can build up around it then. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Either that, or I could... You know what? Let me just cancel that for a moment. See if maybe I can build the dorm over here. No, I can't. Okay. Well, actually, given that then, I would prefer to have this dorm built just off from this canteen. Now, the only problem is I will have to sacrifice the entire dorm in order to upgrade this canteen eventually. One way or another. Alright, let's get some buildings built. We'll have a single large table. I would like a meal maker, though that isn't actually a huge priority just yet because I can't put anything in it yet anyway. But we'll have 2 of these as well. And possibly another meal maker over on this side and another 2 water fountains. That'll give me a fairly well equipped... actually... I'm going to recycle these simply so that I can have some nice plants in here as well. I think it'll help to have the early morale boosting. There we go. That should be sufficient. I need 1 person to finish working on this so that all of my wind farms are hooked up. I meant for that to be full. There we go. Let's get everyone inside, please. Come on. There you are. Alright, we can recycle the colony ship at this point. That's probably a good idea. Right, how much metal have we got? We've got a bit. Got quite a lot of bioplastic, which is great. That's what we need. We are going to want a mine. around here will do. Can we have one built off this? Oh, we can. That's actually ideal. Yes. I'll set that up soon, though. Let's see. Can we get a storage facility? A medium storage facility should be sufficient for the time being, I think. We'll just build it here. We can't really expand it out much more than that. Which is a shame, because I would like it to eventually be... Oh, I can. Ooh. Well done. I do wish that you could get items moved. You could build over items. There we go. That's the milestone required. We can now move on to the overwhelming planet if that was our desire. It isn't. We want to focus on this for now. But there we go. Right. We probably will have some solar panels. We're not going to completely ignore them. But they're not going to be the focus of this place for now. And with that large battery, we're almost completely full and we're not even halfway through the day. So we should be good, I imagine. Once this is set up, I'll be pretty happy with that. I'll build... I could even build another air-arc, actually. Which would make sense in some ways, because we're definitely going to be expanding out more in this direction. So having a secondary airlock over here would help. Especially with getting things in. Then I can have a couple of the important facilities branching off that specifically. But the next really important facility we have... We're hurting for metal, actually. I need to look at getting the mine up. That's only going to be 2 no matter what. So let's go ahead and get that created. Then we are going to need a processing plant so that we can actually make metal. So that's 2 going to be used up there. This is almost finished. There we go. Let's get some beds down. So we've only got a little bit of bioplastic. We need a means to be able to make more metal. This will be good enough for now. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. And that is going to be our metal stocks used up. Let's just build 1 or 2 of these for now. Whilst we're still expanding. We do not yet have a means to make our own food. I can recycle a lot of the stuff that I've got in there. We've got 6 meals left. We are going to need a med bay very soon. Also, actually, we are going to recycle you straight away for the 2 metal. We need that more right now. With high winds, though, wow, we're massively producing power right now. Way more than we need. I could get rid of one of these if it's absolutely necessary. And it may become necessary. Let's go ahead and drop the domes so I can actually see what's going on inside. People are very, very tired. I've got 4 bioplastics. You'll be able to rest soon. Don't worry. Don't worry. There we go. Off to rest? No? Maybe? There we are. Someone is swapping out. Okay. Food stocks are low. It is true. Hopefully we've got a couple of people in the mine, or will do soon. This is all we need. Processing plant built. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a metal maker. It requires 1 metal. Wow, that was actually close. Unfortunately, we're down straight away to only 1 bioplastic, so it does look like we're going to have to just sacrifice these things for now. So, unfortunately, going to have to get rid of you whilst we don't need you yet. So the canteen's only going to have 2 of these corners set up. That brings our bioplastic up a little bit. I want this room to be a priority. How's our energy is fine. Very tempted to drop this. In fact, yeah, we need to. Alright, get rid of that. We desperately need a biodome. Now we've got enough for this as soon as we've got... as much as I want to expand it, I could build it here. Yeah, we'll build it over here. Connect that up. It's going to take a little while to get that going. We need our workers out there mining. There we are. Bringing everything in. Okay. Now, I've mismanaged my resources a bit here. But this is my first attempt on this planet, and I do feel that my next attempt, should it come to that, will be a little bit better organized. I was a little bit surprised with how we needed to build a solar panel before we could build a wind farm. That was a little bit of a pain. That's okay, come on. We need to get those botanists working. Damn, my engineer's going for a drink. Well, that is going to be a pain. Perhaps having an airlock down here would be a good idea. Oh, my engineer's going to sleep. Well, drat. Thankfully, this engineer just woke up. But I'm panicking a little bit that we're going to start seeing people suffer from malnutrition very soon. We might have some early deaths. That would be a shame, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Right, let's slow everything down and get some buildings. We want fast crops to start with. So you... I think onions are also... No, lettuce. Got some fast maintenance pea pads. And... tomato and wheat, I think, is a good crop for making decent meals. However, I need to ensure that at least one of these gets made. We've already got one there, actually. We should be good. Speed things up. There we go. Let's get this one built as well, please. Thank you. Then we can have our onions. Now, it looks like we're probably going to lose some people. Just need these things to produce some food. Should have had that going a little bit earlier, honestly. Here's the problem with me trying to build for the future. A little bit too early, I think. I should have just gotten a small base up and running faster. How are you doing? You are losing a lot of health. I don't think we're going to get this done in time before you perish. Too sad, but there isn't a great deal that I can do about it. We've got a steady supply of metal coming in, though. I think this has been a case of trying to employ too much of the information that I had for my already effectively established colony to a brand new colony. I need to think smaller, just get something working, and then I can upgrade it later on. So we've lost one engineer, I believe. And we're about to lose... Oh, my lord. Please don't tell me I'm about to lose two of the same. Our medic is on the way out. It looks like this actually might be the end for us. Got a lot of people really, really close to dangerous levels of malnutrition. Let's see if we can get this going. 86%, 80%. Chop, chop. Come on. We can do it. Maybe. Possibly. I hope. Nah, I think we've lost this one. I took too long to get their food source up and running, and that was a big mistake. I got that up first, but I was worried about metal, worried about the wrong things. But we've got some food. If we can get it over to the meal maker fast enough, we might be all right. It's a remote possibility, quite remote, but it's there. Let's get it going. Someone's eating. Well done. More people need to eat. What are we making for them? Or whatever it was. I don't know. Basic meal. Another basic meal on the way. But we're going to lose people before then, I think. Food stocks are indeed very low. And no one is going to recover. Our botanists didn't manage to get fed. Which means we're going to lose some of our botanists here. And at that point, it's going to be game over. Well, drat. Okay, I'm going to call this one a probable loss. Right out of the gate. Oh, actually, one of my botanists is alive. But my medic is about to die. Well, let's have a quick look at what my situation is with the colonists. No medic. We've got no workers. Oh, no, sorry, no visitors. We've got 2 workers, 1 biologist, 1 engineer. And I believe our medic just died. It's possible we could recover. It's going to be hard, though. Very, very, very hard. I also need 1 metal for a plastic manufacturer. We'll see if we can do it. I'm not going to give up on it yet. We are off to a fairly bad start, we'll be honest with you. But we might be able to restore things. Self-sufficiency has apparently been reached. Oh, I don't know about that. I'll be honest with you, I think that's a lie. A big lie, too. Here we're at 80%. How is your health? You're not doing well. People are fairly unhappy with the way things have gone on, and I can't blame them, honestly. Power storage is low, but the wind is kicking back up. We should be fine. Power should actually start to recover. If that can get all the way up, which it is, we're actually going to start producing power overnight. There we go. That's right. Start loading that up for me. People may die in their sleep. That would be such a rough way for it to happen. Okay. Well, we're doing our best at the moment. The town of Iced Tea, not off to the best start, honestly. Our botanist is eating, though. That is very, very important. Okay, there we go. More people are gobbling up food. Good, 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 good. Let's get some more of these bioplastics made, if we can. How are we doing? You're not happy. That's, you know, to be expected. People are dying all around you. In fact, it's pretty normal. I'd be a little bit worried if you were happy. Okay, at this point, we absolutely need this. Oh, no, really? We need a solar panel for that as well? Everything needs a solar panel. Scallywags. I guess we're going to have to just keep one then. It's a little bit of an annoyance. Alright. I'll have a small solar panel. Just so that we can get a landing pad, and then maybe we'll be able to pull in some colonists. In fact, as soon as we get that, that's the only thing I'm going to want is colonists. Right now, we're at risk of our miner getting badly wounded. There we go. Some bioplastic has been manufactured. It's fantastic. Onion patch has been built. Equally fantastic. Okay, at this point, I think we're okay with food. We should be able to manage it all. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to recover, but I'm going to do my very, very best to get there. We need 1 more bit of metal. And no, actually, just that 1 bit of metal is all we need at this stage. So our worker should be working on that as a priority. And we should now have enough food coming in that will be alright. In fact, we've got some more tomatoes about to be delivered. I mean, it's not going to be a great meal, but it'll be something at the very least. We're having to conduct repairs. We've got enough spares at the moment that we shouldn't have to worry too much about it. However, our robot is going to require a repair soon. I mean, it's not great, but our 1 botanist is managing at the moment. But they are having to work flat out to do this. Thank you very much for your work. You are keeping this colony alive right now. Okay, I think on that point, we're going to wrap up this first episode of the 2nd season. I hope you've liked it, although we've lost a good couple of people already. It's not been a very smooth beginning, but I remain hopeful that we'll be able to pull it back. We'll have to see. But that'll all have to wait until the next episode. So until then, and as always, do take care.